quit acting like I haven't played through the game before, because I thought the joke was getting old and a little silly. And there's no point. I mean... You know? The one thing I have to admit, though, the one thing that I really, really miss from the newer Zelda games, well, I think the handheld ones still have it, is the Pegasus boots. I don't know, I guess it wouldn't carry over too well in 3D, I mean, you know, the Wild Arms running system. Actually, it's more like the Wild Arms skating system. Wild Arms running system is more like Harvest Moon. Did Rudy have skates in the first game? This video is being recorded the morning of 15th March 2009. It probably won't be uploaded until the 18th or 19th, which means by the time I get an answer to that question from one of my two friends that regularly watches and comments on my videos, I will have forgotten the question. Did Rudy have skates in the first Wild Arms game? Oh no, it's glowing purple! And knocking me off. Isn't there some other way to kill that thing? Are you just supposed to go past it? You're supposed to... Are you supposed to be up here yet? I don't... I really don't remember this temple that well. I think it's because the first few times I went through it, I was confused as hell. Really? I guess the only temple I remember really, really well from being an adult is, the water temple. Because that was so confusing my first time through it, What? What? I've actually never seen... I've always tried to set that up, but I've never seen that happen in all the times I've played through this game. Oh, Link, you're the best. I try to set that up all the time, but I'm just always a little off, you know. The one with 5 steaks and an eggplant. Friends is hilarious. It's great how they basically downgraded the hookshot from Link to the Past, though. Because I think we can all agree that being able to hookshot to virtually any surface in the world was pretty overpowered. I mean, it was a hookshot. You know? It was like Scarecrow song, right? Crap, I forgot to get the Scarecrow song. You have to revisit him as an adult. But there's like this. I know there's like this really specific angle you can stand at to be able to hookshot to the chest that's up there. But you know, it's like one of those things I always have to mess around with for like 4 minutes. Hookshot's not even long enough to stand like right near the edge, so it's like there's just a couple pixels on screen. Oh, snap! I guess it's not as specific as I thought. Oh, that's the point of coming up here. Okay. You will notice a lot more surprise in my voice as an adult. Or maybe I just don't remember the game that well because it's 4:30 in the morning. It's 4:30 in the morning. I gotta wake up in 2.5 hours, so I'm probably not going to sleep. I got this first draft of a paper due tomorrow, and I got this other assignment to work on for Monday, and I have my Japanese midterm sometime like next week, and oh, God, I hate college. It's always just papers and assignments and midterms and papers and assignments and midterms. That's all it is. That's all it is. God. even need to take... I don't even need to take Japanese. What am I taking it for? God. Because I want to be a polyglot. I think Thomas Jefferson had a quote about that. Something about how, there's never such a thing as a man who's truly fluent in a language other than his native. Because no matter what, I don't know if, I don't remember the exact quote, but basically no matter what, you'll never, ever, ever achieve 100% fluency because you'll always have a slight accent. He's right, but... You know, like, what do you need? Like, there are people out there with... I mean, they do technically have accents from their native tongues, but, like, you know, they're ridiculously slight. I mean, is it even perceptible by any... Is it even perceptible by any human standards of hearing? I mean... No, but it exists. There are people out there who claim to have near fluency in like 200 or 300 languages. How do these people do it? Like, to become completely fluent to the point where you can understand a language takes maybe 4 years. To become completely fluent to the point where you can have a conversation in a language takes maybe 7 years. So, does that mean these people just have a natural affinity for language learning? Or they just, what, do they learn like 20 languages at once? So like, 7 years and they have 20 languages and they do another 20? Or like, what's the deal here? What's the deal here, people? Do they just have an affinity for these things? Affinitoire? À tout le monde? À tout le monde. Is that a French term? Because I only know that from the Megadeth song. Based on Spanish, what would that mean? Like the whole world? Based on my knowledge of Spanish. A tout le monde. For any of you who are familiar with French, please let me know, because I'm not going to look this up. I actually like this room. It's also weird, there's tons of us, there's like tons of us, like me and like some of my friends, who even though we're not like poor college students, just kind of force ourselves to live the stereotype. Like my friend Schroeder, for example, if you ever eat food with him and he orders more food than he can eat, he'll always take it in a box to go, and give the excuse, it doesn't look bad, I'm in college, I can do this, it doesn't look bad, college kids can't afford to throw food away. And I'll just, you know,